Welcome to another episode of Do You Have a Resume? All right, so this is a show where we take B2B websites, put them in front of their target audience, do message testing, and see how their messaging lands on their target audience. Today we have Mayple. It's some sort of a hiring platform. You can work with top vetted marketers to grow your business. Okay? So that's the headline: top 5% marketing expert in your niche, new way to hire top marketers, etc., etc. So we have sections, some tables, how we work together, things like that. So I ran this against their target audience, which is e-commerce and SaaS founders. What did we find out? So let's go section by section. I have detailed my key findings, and then I'll say how I would maybe change this and that. So the very first section, so we go to highlight. Let's go to number one highlight here. The main issue with this is that it's vague. People read it and they don't know what it is. Is it an agency? Is it hiring full-time employees? Is it like Fiverr and these freelancers? What is it? People don't care about other things until they get what it is. Lead with the category, make it super clear what it is. Who vets people? They say they're vetted 5%. Maybe it needs to be addressed above the fold already. There's some vagueness there that needs to be addressed. I'll show you right away. So, work with is vague. Like work with, like get a nice set of colleagues, or like what does work with even mean? And top 5% experts in a niche, like hanging out, or what are they doing in your like? Specificity is missing here, or things like scalable, average growth of 380% in 6 months. Average growth of what? My payroll costs or results? If they're claiming that average we 4x your results, that's just unbelievable claim, and people call bullshit on it. And the Facebook, Google, so on logo, so trusted by Facebook, Google, Taboola is kind of like hinting that we're like working with these companies, and seems that they are like partners, and that's nothing special. That's not trust. And so instead of that, it's like which customers did we work with and get how much results. But none of these details matter until people know what it is. It's completely missing here. Now we get to the second section of the page. We're here to help your business grow. Maple's in your corner. Hire thoroughly vetted marketers. Weird capitalization. Perfectly matched with your brand. One platform with full confidence. Okay, so that's what they're saying. People, first of all, did not care about these details because they still didn't know what it is. Don't talk about the details and nuances and so on until you have made your case. So none of this is really working well because people are like confused. Is it freelancer platform? Is it hiring full-time employees? What is it? Once we get past that, the key things that we found here is just like, add specificity about what you do. The vetting, people had a lot of questions about how is this vetting working? And I see that they have a specific page about that. That's great. However, because so many people have questions about it, you need to move that to the homepage from that subpage. Whatever is moved behind a click in a separate page will get way less, like 90% less eyeballs. So you think like we have content about that stuff. People are not going to click it. So move key stuff. Is if you think vetting is your key thing, move it to the homepage, right? Talk about it on your homepage. So the thoroughly is like weirdly capitalized, as I mentioned. It's also like Maple's in your corner with a weird apostrophe here. These small little things piss people off and they distract from the main message. People are like, they have, whatever disorders, and they're like, they can't see past this glaring, like little thing that annoys the crap out of them. So you got to make sure that you don't have those little weirdnesses. Hype, cheese, and vagueness. Like business grow is vague, or we're here to yawn. Maple's in my corner, eye roll. So these little things that like we're here to help business grow is like, could you be more generic, right? Like, it's hard to be more boring. So these things all need to be changed with very specific statements. Is like, what is a headline or subhead that only you can write, right? And like knowing that you have marketer hire and other competitors, like don't say things that they could also say, right? And then information hierarchy, and by that I mean really like they don't care about these things until you have made first explain your value proposition, then focus on the people. People like asking questions like, who are these people providing services? So show the people first, only then talk about the matching and so on, because that's less relevant until I understand the value proposition. And when we get to the third highlight here, so how we'll work together. Uh, Overall, this section is finally people. Now I start to get what it is, but not everybody gets it, right? So it introduces a new set of problems where for instance, it says our services, more confusion. Is it an agency now? Like they thought they figured out it's like a platform to hire freelance marketers, but now it's like our services again. Confusion. uh, and this word brief here. So brief, basically, people are saying creating a brief could be trouble, as I don't know how much detail and who should like starting to feel work to me. You know, so this word brief is creating friction, and I understand why Maple is doing it. It makes perfect sense. Maple is doing it. However, maybe you can say it in a different way. And the services thing, I really don't know. And grow your business again. This is the vagueness thing that we talked about. So when we get to overall insights, how does this page work, or how I would redo it? So my overall recommendations for Maple are, uh, focus above all on what is it. Spell it out. Like nothing else on the page matters until this is communicated super clearly. And also like what is this a replacement for? Is this is it so vetting details, bring those to the homepage, because it seems to matter to people. Overall, this page tries to do too much and say too many things. So I think you want to get clear on what are the three key messages that somebody needs to get about Maple, make up your value proposition, and just focus on those instead. And customer case studies, so more proof that customer XYZ used you, and now they have some sort of result. Lean into that. Guarantees and other risk reversal things are missing. Some people are price sensitive. They're voicing concerns about how much it is and does it even work, and whether this is like I need to come in with a specific need, or this is like you're gonna hold my hand, and I'll just tell you like my results are shit. Like what should I do? Which is it? So is it like more like an agency, or more like service? Yeah. So that's it, folks. See you next time.